I'm the chairman of Third Eye Management and also the chairman of the Entrepreneurs Society of America. I'm in Nairobi, Kenya for the Entrepreneurs Summit, and I'm going to be talking to the whole team at 98.4 Capital FM.
Thank you very much for being with us this day.
Thanks for asking me.
How is Nairobi?
I love it. This is my first time to Nairobi, and I arrived late last night, so I'm still a little bit jet lagged, but it's been great. The hospitality's been amazing. Everybody's been so friendly.
All right, thank you very much for giving us an opportunity. I was reading your bio, and you have sold over 4 businesses, multi-million businesses. How has that happened? And you're in your 40s already.
I wake up most days and ask myself exactly that same question. I find the harder I work, the luckier I get. So it's just all down to hard work, being in the right place at the right time, building a great network of people, a great team around me, and the rest just comes.
All right. Would you like to share just a bit of how it started and the challenges that you got and where you are right now and what you will be speaking about on Monday?
Wow, that's a really big question. How long have we got? Okay, it all started one day when I was on a commuter train travelling into London from the suburbs, and I saw this tiny little kiosk in the corner of one of London's biggest railway stations called Waterloo Railway Station, and this kiosk sold men's ties just like this, and I thought, what a great idea, because everybody was commuting in and they'd all got their coffees and the coffee would go down the front of the ton. They'd all got to go to a meeting. And I went in and I thought, what a fantastic idea. And I tracked down the owner of the business and we sat round a table and we broke every rule in the franchise book. We hashed out a deal between us and I brought the franchise rights to a little company called Tie Rack, which ended up being the largest menswear accessory chain in the world. And I was 22 years old when I did that one. And it just grew from there.
All right. When did you sell it?
When did I sell it? 3 years later. Everything's in threes for me. That's why my company's called Third Eye. Everything is a multiple of 3. Every one of the businesses that I've grown, I've been approached by people that have always wanted to buy it. So one of the things that I have learned is when I start a business from scratch, I build it with my end game in mind. So I say to myself, who will this business be attractive to in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? And literally I have a picture in my mind. I think of a company, for instance. Would this be attractive to Facebook or Google or it doesn't matter, Mercedes? Who's my customer, and who, when I've built this company, will it be attractive to? Somebody in this industry, somebody in this sector. But it's all about the people. You've got to surround yourself with great people, not good people. Great people, and if possible, exceptional people.
What has been the, let's say, principles that you've been following since you started business?
Cash flow is so important. That's number 1. Number 2, always be looking to upgrade. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it be your marketing, whether it be your accounting, there's always a better way of doing it. And if there's a better way of doing it, there are better people to do it for you.
Let's talk about business in Africa. Africa is now the new frontier. Everyone is coming to invest in Africa. What do you see yourself, and even as the chairman of the Entrepreneurs Society of America, what do you people see in Africa right now?
The growth here, your economy is growing strong, your entrepreneurial community is coming along in absolute leaps and bounds. And that gains attraction. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you are good, and there is an opportunity, people will notice it and they will come because they all want to participate.
What do you think will sustain the businesses in Kenya? Is it the big corporations? Is it the small corporations? What do you think will entail Kenyan business setup?
Well, the big corporations will always be here. I mean, just travelling from the airport yesterday, I saw Mercedes, I saw Porsche, I saw Ashley's Home Furniture. I saw lots of big name companies. But that's not where the growth of the Kenyan economy will come from. The growth in the entrepreneurial economy will come from the single shingle warrior, the guy or the girl that starts their own business, will probably never do $1 million a year and will have almost certainly less than 5 employees, but they will be 80% of the economy.
Wow.
That's where the growth will come. That's what you need to foster. That's what you need to cultivate. In there will be another Mark Zuckerberg, another Mark Cuban. There will be great entrepreneurs that come out of it, and there will be exceptional entrepreneurs that come out on top of that. But the mainstay will be there. It's that middle strata, and it's that micro and macro economy that will be your future growth, and that will be the growth of Kenya, without a shadow of a doubt.
What would be your advice to entrepreneurs that are in Nairobi? And as well, now we can now go forth to what we're doing on Monday, the Entrepreneurs Summit.
First of all, don't be frightened. Innovate. Be forward thinking. Don't always be late to the party. I want you to lead. I want you to organise the party. I want people to say, look at what's going on in Kenya, look at what's going on in Nairobi. We should be doing that, as opposed to being in Nairobi and looking at what's going on in Los Angeles or New York or London and saying, wow, we want to be a part of that. No, I want you to innovate. And if you start to innovate, then the rest will come. Take chances. You see, you've got to get comfortable with chaos, because as fast as you're talking about it, it's obsolete. Whatever your website is right now, it's out of date. Even if you haven't launched it, it's already out of date. It doesn't matter what your social media pages look like. They're already old, they're already out of date, because there's something new coming up. So I want you to lead. I want you to be always forward thinking. I want you to innovate. And if you innovate, then that's when great businesses are formed.